everyone, and welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas. Today's December 5th. It is kind of cold and rainy here in Wisconsin. It's like in between a rain and not quite a snow, so it's more like a sleet where it's like cold enough to hurt when it hits your face, but it's not cold enough to be a snowflake. So it's a fun day here. My sinuses are all messed up yet again, but that is just life here. So I put in some footage of this morning of me, my niece, and my 2 daughters making some milk and honey bread. It was so good. It is so fluffy. If you want the recipe, let me know, and I'll send it to you. I just got it off of YouTube. It was Mr. Bread Baker. He hasn't posted in like 2 years, but I have a bread machine that I use, as you saw, and his recipes are, all the ones I've tried have been like delicious and so easy. So I highly recommend it if you have a bread maker. So we are going to jump in with Advent. So I have day 5. And I thought it was fun what I did yesterday where I had my sister guess, and so you guys had some time to guess if you wanted to. So I think I'm gonna do that again today. But let's open it up and see. Ooh, this is real pretty. There's blues and reds. And there's some oranges. Like that brownie orangey color. So let me know who you think this color is supposed to represent. And I will insert my sister's clip here.
Okay, welcome back to another round of I'm gonna guess this character wrong. So she sent me the picture today. It's got reds and browns and blues. I am going to go with Mr. Potato Head as my final answer for this one. I'm going to wait till she gives me the text back and see if we can narrow down the movie. But that is my initial guess. We'll see. Okay, so after I sent the first video, found out I was wrong, of course. So I'm going to go with my second guess, which was actually my first gut guess, was Jessie. So I did make sure that was already right before I recorded again because I didn't want to do it for a third time tonight. Just because we were getting stuff ready for St. Nick's and I'm sick of playing this guessing game. I'm terrible at it. All right.
Okay, so put your guesses in. I'm gonna let you know. It is Jessie. So I could kind of see it with the blues and the reds for her hat. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying this. It's been a lot of fun. I will move on to my stripe that I did. So this is the color that my daughter picked out for today. My daughter Nora, she picked out this pink. It is a very interesting sock, but I am starting to see the difference. Like from back here, you can see like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I wasn't really seeing the differences between these 2 colors earlier, but like now I can see it. So I added that on, and I will have my daughter Giada. So my daughter Nora picked that one out. My daughter Giada will be picking out tonight. Then it'll go back to my son Titus. What else? I will move on to my finished objects. I have 2. I finished my little scrunchie to go with the socks for my niece Andrea. This is just so cute. It was such a fun way to use some leftover yarn. So that is a scrunchie pattern by Tori Yu. And once again, I believe it is free on Ravelry, but I'm not positive. But either way, that was a lot of fun. It was super easy to knit up. It uses a provisional cast on, and I'm really bad at those. I never pick it up correctly, so it's always a pain to pull it out. So I think I need to find a different method than the one I'm using. Like you crochet or you chain with a crochet hook. You chain your number, like extra stitches. But I also know that there's other ones where you crochet around the needle. And then so with the method that I use, I chained a bunch, and then I pick up the bumps in the back on like the back side of the chain. And it never works for me. So I think I might try a different method where you crochet around your needle, so that way I'm not picking up the bumps. and see if that works better. Because I still have a lot of yarn left over. But my niece Eden, after I showed them the socks like on my phone and the color, and so she asked for a pair of socks too. And so, I mean, they're all little, so it doesn't take too much yarn. So I'm thinking I could make them I think I'm gonna choose a different pattern for her socks, but I'm gonna knit her socks out of the same colorway. And if I have enough, which I'm thinking I will, I will knit her a scrunchie as well. So that has been a lot of fun. And then I also made this hat. My son has Christmas hat day coming up at school, so I let him pick out a pattern on Pinterest. So this was a free pattern on Pinterest. It is a Christmas tree hat. So I have it all crocheted up. This was crochet, not knit. And I am going to go to the store probably tomorrow, maybe. And then I'm going to get some little pom-poms, and I'm going to have him glue some ornaments on his tree. So this was super fun. I'm going to try it on his head when he gets home, and I hope he loves it. I don't remember who the pattern was by. I will link that one below. The yarn I used was just a worsted weight acrylic that I had from the store. It was just, I have a bunch of acrylic yarns that are just sitting in a box that I used to crochet amigurumi for my kids and my nieces. I think I have to make a dinosaur for one of my nephews. But I have some that I have on hand to make things. And so that was with one of the yarns that I still had. And finally, last thing, I started a sibling sweater for my son. So if you're new to this channel, I have knit both of my daughter's sibling sweaters, and this is my final one for my son. So my goal is to have it done by Christmas, and then they can all wear their sibling sweaters to Christmas. I think that will be so super cute. I want to get a picture of them in front of the tree with their hand knit sweaters. It may be a little bit more for me than it is for them, but they all had a lot of fun. I went to the Knit Picks website, and they each got to pick out a color, and then I picked out the main color, and they were so excited when they were done and trying them on. I'm knitting that out of Knit Picks Swish DK, which is 100% superwash merino, and the one I'm knitting on currently is the color Marble Heather, and Sereno is the red, and I love it. It looks so good. His favorite color is red right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it stays red for a bit longer. Last year his favorite color was orange, so hopefully red stays his favorite color for just long enough. It just needs to stay his favorite color long enough. And I've got someone at my door. Hi, baby. Hi.
Hi.
Do you want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, come here, sweetie. You say hi?
Hi.
This is my daughter, Giada. She has a sweater that I knit her. Hers is, it's like a corally orangey color, and I think a lighter gray.
Hi, Mama.
Oh, and now Nora's here too. Do you want to come say hi?
Hi.
So Nora's sweater is knit out of a light brown. It's called Squirrel Heather, and then a purple, because purple is her favorite color. And now we have them joining us for the rest of this video. So my Amazon packages came right before I came in here to record, because my husband went to go pick up my son from school today. So I was like, I'll record now before he gets home, and then we have to deal with homework, finish up dinner, which is already almost ready. But I got my needles. So I got a new 9-inch circular so I can start a pair of socks, because I only had two 9-inch circular needles, and I'm using both of those on my striped socks. And then I got a US 5 double pointed needles so I can go back to knitting the knitted knockers using the Kovu Lion brand yarn. I'm really excited. I also have the yarn for socks that I'm gonna knit. It is up on my Swift, and my Swift's up right here. And I'm going to get that wound up as soon as we're done. But that's it. I think I just have dinner for tonight, hanging out with my kids. We've been playing a game after dinner, so that's been a lot of fun. So I think we're gonna continue that. For dinner tonight, I made crock pot shredded chicken tacos.
This.
So you yeah, you want to try it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try it on too? Can I try it on too? Can I try it on too?
So cute.
Can I try it on too?
Okay, I'm gonna try that on. Ooh, I hope this fits his head. So silly.
My hair was like, Mommy, when I put that on, my hair was like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, your head looked like a Christmas tree. So tonight for dinner, I made, we're having shredded chicken tacos for the chicken. Ooh. I cook it in my crock pot. It's a very simple recipe. It is 3 to 4 chicken breasts, a packet of ranch seasoning mix, a packet of taco seasoning. Sorry, we're being silly now. And 2 cups of chicken broth, and then you just cook it on low for 4 to 6 hours. And then it's ready. So I got that done this morning, well, this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to it. I like to make nachos with it, so I'm gonna do that. But I'll show you a bit more if we get up to anything fun, maybe a little bit of me knitting, but we'll see. Yeah. So if I don't check in, I probably won't check in later tonight, but I will see you tomorrow for day 6.
Peace.
Can you guys say bye?
Bye.